Howdy from Conneaut Valley Elementary.
I'm Brianne Dentis.
And I am Avery Wolf.
It is Friday, March 1st. Welcome to the Nest.
Let's get our day started with the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You know that attendance is important here at Conneaut Valley because we know that it's important to work hard and be in school. If you have been to school every day this week, please stand up. I'll give these kids a round of applause. If you have been here all year and have never missed a day, please remain standing and clapping. Another round of applause for them. Wow, what a great achievement.
Hey Avery, I have another riddle for you to solve. Why do hens lay eggs? Because if they drop them, they would break.
Brianne, would you rather talk to an animal or be an animal?
I would rather talk to an animal.
Why?
Because I can see what they're saying and what they want.
Let's see what the kid on the street has for us today.
Would you rather be an animal or be able to talk to an animal?
Be able to talk to an animal.
Why?
No reason.
Would you rather be an animal or be able to talk to an animal?
Animal.
Which animal?
Cat.
Would you rather be able to talk to an animal or be an animal?
Be an animal.
Which animal?
A pig.
Would you rather be an animal or be able to talk to an animal?
Talk to an animal.
Why?
Because they're fun to talk to.
Would you rather be able to talk to an animal or be an animal?
Talk to an animal.
Why?
No reason.
Would you rather be an animal or be able to talk to an animal?
I really like being talked. Like I got a cat at home. Yeah, I talk to an animal
Why?
because it's kind of cool. Like I want to have kind of power and stuff. It's kind of fun. Like but animals can't really understand you because they talk good and secret English probably.
Would you rather be able to talk to animals or be an animal?
Be an animal.
Which animal?
Cow.
Would you rather be able to talk to animals or be an animal?
Be an animal.
Which animal?
A cow.
Would you rather be an animal or be able to talk to animals?
Be an animal.
What animal?
Dog.
Okay. Would you rather be an animal or be able to talk to an animal?
Be able to talk to an animal.
Why?
Because I have a lot of dogs, so I'll be able to talk to them.
Great reporting, Jonna. Now to Emmy to see Miss Forsick's Ag Lab.
Hi, I'm Emily Magnowski here today at the Mobile Ag Science Lab, and they are going to be teaching us about agriculture in action. Can you tell me some things about the Ag Lab?
The Ag Lab is really, really great. I really love being in the Ag Lab. We're teaching about agriculture. We're teaching about farming. A lot of kids in bigger cities don't realize now. You ask them where an egg comes from and they say the refrigerator. They don't know that the egg comes from a chicken. They think it comes from a factory. So that's one really, really cool thing. We have 38 different experiments we do. We do anything from preschool up until 8th grade. And we have different experiments that we do with each level of kids, of students at that time. My egg experiment, we actually will look at that egg. We become an egg inspector. We candle that egg. When you candle an egg, you can see what's inside of it. And then you can break it open and we can name the parts of that egg. And then as the last thing we do is we take the yolk, the yellow part of that egg, and pick it up, and we can see how strong it is and we can move it from hand to hand. Our lab itself, our theme in this lab is a day in your life with agriculture. I've talked about some of the posters this week. Since it's about 1 o'clock, this poster is Enjoy Your Specials. As with the other ones, everything on here is connected with agriculture. If we're looking at music, if you play a clarinet, clarinets have a reed, correct? Those reeds are grown, they are part of a plant, and they're grown on farms. There's cork on the pads and everything, on the clarinets. Those come from trees. Those trees have to come from somewhere, so we have farms that actually grow cork trees. So we take off the outer layer of cork, and that cork will continue to grow, and that tree will continue to grow. My drums, the skin of that drum comes from an animal. We take animal skins, we dry them out, we oil them, we dry them out, and we stretch them, and we put them on the drums. And that's how the first drums were made, was by using animal skins. Paintbrushes, if you like to paint, on the paintbrushes, that the hair or the bristle on that paintbrush, it used to be pigskin, or not pigskin, pig hair. We also used to take, I have an antique fire truck, and that fire truck, the seats of that fire truck, they shaved pigs, and that was the stuffing inside the seats, was pig hair and horse hair. Okay? But it's really, really cool telling kids something they don't know. Today we talked about barns. Barns used to be white. They used to paint the barns with whitewash, and the mold and mildew used to climb the sides of the barn, and they'd have to repaint the barn every year. They discovered that if they took the rust off iron and mixed it in with the paint turned red. And because there was iron bits in the paint, the mold and mildew wouldn't grow up the sides of the wall, so they didn't have to paint the barns as often. So the barns aren't red because that's a farmer's favorite color. The barns are red because it has the oxide in it that helps the barns and preserves the barns, and they don't have to paint as often.
Thank you for teaching us about agriculture.
I love this job. I love it. I can bring so much to, and I mean, where else can the teacher stand up there and be a piece of popcorn and jump and pop, right? You know why popcorn pops? In the middle of that popcorn kernel, there's a teeny tiny piece of water. When we put that in the microwave and we start heating that popcorn up, that water is going to expand and get bigger and bigger, and it's going to say, let me out, let me out, let me out. And it's going to crack the kernel of that popcorn, and that's what makes our popcorn pop. So you got 2 free lessons today. Is that okay?
Thank you.
Thank you so much for interviewing.
Great reporting, Emmy. This week's word of the week is agriculture. Agriculture means the science of farming and the raising of animals to provide food, wool, and other products. Did you know Pennsylvania grows more mushrooms than any other state, and that we make around $1.99 billion on dairy products each year?
Susanna was not here yesterday, so we could not do a book report.
Brianne, I sure do hope Susanna is feeling okay.
Oh, me too. I hope we will see Susanna next week for her book report. Miss Parker's class found Ellie in the music room. She learned so many songs. Now to stand to interview them.
We're here with Miss Parker's class.
Miss Parker's class found the eagle!
So, where did you find Ellie the school eagle?
We found him in the music room.
Where in the music room?
On the shelf, on top of one of the drums.
Okay, so what did you learn with the school eagle?
We learned regrouping.
Okay, thank you.
Great reporting, Sam. Now it's time to settle down and settle in for our mindfulness.
Close your eyes and take in a nice, slow, deep breath. Allow yourself to feel calm and relaxed. Now together we are going to do 5 nice and slow, deep breaths. While you are doing that, think that you are on a farm being mindful. Think that you are going to have such a fun day today. Now while you are thinking about that, I want you to inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And this is the last time we are going to do it. For this one, I want you to feel really calm inside. And inhale and exhale. Great job. You finished your deep breathing. Now think that you got off the tractor and walked up to your farm animal and was petting it as softly as can be. You are having a good time. Now think that you got back onto the tractor. Think that you are driving back down the path left from the four-wheeler. Now think that the sun is going down and you are driving back to your house. And now I want you to think that you are in bed thinking about what an amazing day you had. Now open your eyes and give a nice big stretch and have a nice day, CVE.
I'm so glad our mindfulness team makes us feel relaxed and at peace.
We will see you in the halls.
Stay awesome, CVE.